Hello and welcome. If you found your way to this video, it's likely that somewhere within you there is a quiet question waiting to be answered. Perhaps you've been wondering about your purpose, searching for meaning, or feeling a gentle sense of uncertainty about the direction of your life. If so, please know that you are not alone, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. In today's fast-paced world, we are often led to believe that we must discover our purpose quickly and achieve it with certainty. Society encourages us to chase success, compare our journeys with others, and measure our worth by external accomplishments. This pressure can make the search for purpose feel overwhelming and stressful, turning what should be a deeply personal journey into a race against time. However, timeless wisdom offers a different and far more compassionate perspective. The teachings of Siddhartha Gautama remind us that clarity and meaning do not arise from force or urgency, but from awareness, balance, and gentle self-understanding. Similarly, in Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl explains that purpose is not something we anxiously chase, rather, it reveals itself through our responses to life's experiences. The Power of Now further emphasizes that true clarity emerges when we become fully present in the moment. In this video, we will explore how you can discover your purpose without stress, by reconnecting with your values, embracing mindfulness, and taking small, meaningful steps forward. There is no rush and no expectation to have everything figured out. So, take a slow, deep breath, allow yourself to settle into this moment, and let us begin this gentle journey together. Before we begin the journey of discovering purpose, it is important to gently release one of the most common misconceptions surrounding it, the belief that purpose is a single, grand mission that we must discover as quickly as possible. Many of us grow up with the idea that there is one perfect calling waiting to be found, and until we discover it, we may feel incomplete or left behind. This belief, although widespread, often creates unnecessary pressure and anxiety. It turns the search for purpose into a stressful pursuit, rather than a natural unfolding of life. However, timeless wisdom offers a far more compassionate perspective. The teachings of Siddhartha Gautama emphasize the middle way, a path of balance that avoids extremes of striving and passivity. From this viewpoint, purpose is not a rigid destination but an evolving experience shaped by awareness, intention, and compassionate action. Similarly, in Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl explains that meaning is not something we invent or chase under pressure. Instead, it is something we discover through our responses to life's circumstances. Each moment presents an opportunity to act with dignity, kindness, or courage, and through these responses, a sense of purpose gradually emerges. Rather than asking, "What is the one thing I am meant to do?" a gentler and more empowering question is, "What feels meaningful to me in this moment?" This shift in perspective removes the burden of urgency and opens the door to exploration. Purpose becomes less about finding a single answer and more about living each day with intention and authenticity. So, as you continue watching, allow yourself to release the pressure of needing to have everything figured out. Trust that your purpose is not missing, it is quietly unfolding, one meaningful step at a time. Now that we have gently released the pressure of finding a single, grand purpose, the next step is to turn inward and reconnect with something far more reliable, your values. Values are the quiet principles that shape how you live, make decisions, and relate to the world. Unlike goals, which can change over time, values remain steady. They act as an inner compass, guiding you even when the path ahead feels uncertain. When you feel lost or directionless, it is often not because you lack purpose, but because your daily life has drifted away from what truly matters to you. In the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, the concept of right intention, part of the Noble Eightfold Path, emphasizes living with qualities such as compassion, kindness, and wisdom. When your actions align with these intentions, a natural sense of meaning begins to emerge, bringing clarity without the need for stress or urgency. Modern spiritual literature echoes this wisdom. In The Untethered Soul, readers are encouraged to look beyond societal expectations and listen to their authentic inner voice. By observing what genuinely resonates within, you begin to distinguish between what you truly value and what has been imposed by external pressures. Let us try a simple reflection together. Take a quiet moment and ask yourself, what qualities do I admire most in others? When do I feel most fulfilled or at peace? What kind of impact would I like to have on the world, even in small ways? From your reflections, gently choose 3 core values, such as kindness, creativity, learning, freedom, or service. Next, consider one small action you can take today that aligns with one of these values. It does not need to be significant. Even the smallest step can create a sense of direction. Remember, purpose is not something distant or abstract. It begins to reveal itself when your everyday actions reflect what truly matters to you. By living in alignment with your values, you allow your path to unfold naturally, without pressure and without stress. As we continue this gentle journey toward discovering purpose, it is essential to understand that clarity does not arise from constant thinking or planning. Instead, it emerges when we learn to fully embrace the present moment. Many people feel stressed while searching for their purpose because their minds are caught between regrets about the past and worries about the future. Questions like, what if I made the wrong choices? Or, what should I be doing with my life? Create mental noise that makes it difficult to hear the quiet guidance within. When the mind is overwhelmed, even the simplest direction can feel out of reach. The teachings of Siddhartha Gautama emphasize mindfulness, being fully aware of the present moment without judgment. This practice allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions with clarity rather than becoming entangled in them. Through mindfulness, we create the inner stillness necessary for meaningful insights to arise naturally. This wisdom is beautifully echoed in The Power of Now, where Eckhart Tolle explains that the present moment is the only place where life truly unfolds. When we anchor ourselves in the now, the anxiety associated with finding purpose begins to dissolve, replaced by a sense of calm awareness. Let us try a brief practice together. Gently bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. There is no need to change anything, simply observe. If your mind begins to wander, kindly guide it back to the breath. Even a minute of this mindful awareness can create a sense of spaciousness and peace. From this state of presence, clarity begins to emerge. Instead of forcing answers, you become receptive to them. You may notice subtle inclinations, interests, or insights that guide your next steps. Remember, you do not need to solve your entire life today. By returning to the present moment, you allow your purpose to unfold naturally, one calm and conscious step at a time. As we continue this journey, it is helpful to gently shift our perspective on purpose. Many people believe that purpose is something that must be discovered in a single moment of clarity, a grand realization that suddenly defines the rest of their lives. However, this belief often creates unnecessary pressure and stress. A more compassionate and empowering understanding is this: purpose is not something you find, it is something you gradually create through your actions. The teachings of Siddhartha Gautama emphasize the importance of right action, a principle within the Noble Eightfold Path. This teaching encourages living with integrity, compassion, and mindfulness. When your actions reflect these qualities, a sense of meaning naturally emerges, without the need for urgency or force. Modern wisdom echoes this idea. The concept of ikigai suggests that purpose lies at the intersection of what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what can sustain you. Rather than searching for a perfect answer, ikigai encourages gentle exploration and continuous refinement. To apply this understanding, consider adopting a simple 3-step approach. Explore. Choose a small activity that aligns with your interests or values, such as learning a new skill, helping someone, or engaging in creative expression. Observe. Notice how this activity makes you feel. Does it bring a sense of energy, fulfillment, or connection? Refine. Continue activities that resonate with you and gradually let go of those that do not. For example, if you value compassion, Volunteering your time or offering support to someone in need can create a deep sense of meaning. Over time, these small, intentional actions begin to form a coherent path. Remember, you do not need to have everything figured out today. Each sincere step you take contributes to the unfolding of your purpose. By focusing on meaningful actions rather than distant outcomes, you allow your life's direction to emerge naturally, without stress, and with gentle confidence. As we continue this gentle exploration of purpose, it is important to address one of the most common sources of stress in modern life: comparison. In a world shaped by social media and societal expectations, it is easy to feel as though everyone else has their life perfectly figured out. We often measure our progress against the achievements of others, career milestones, financial success, relationships, or recognition. This constant comparison can create a sense of inadequacy and urgency, making us believe that we are somehow behind in life. However, the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama encourage us to practice non-attachment and mindful awareness. These principles remind us that suffering often arises when we cling to external standards or seek validation from outside ourselves. True peace and purpose emerge when we turn inward and honor our own unique path. This perspective is beautifully reflected in The Art of Happiness, where the Dalai Lama emphasizes that genuine fulfillment is rooted in inner peace, compassion, and self-understanding rather than external achievements. Happiness and meaning are not determined by how we compare to others, but by how authentically we live our own lives. To gently release the habit of comparison, consider these simple practices. Limit external influences. Be mindful of the content you consume, especially if it triggers feelings of inadequacy. Practice gratitude. Reflect daily on aspects of your life that you appreciate, shifting focus from what is lacking to what is present. Celebrate small steps. Recognize and honor your personal progress, no matter how modest it may seem. Affirm your unique path. Remind yourself that each individual's journey unfolds at its own pace. You might repeat this gentle affirmation: I trust the timing of my life. My journey is uniquely mine. When you release the pressure to match someone else's timeline, a profound sense of freedom arises. You begin to appreciate your experiences as meaningful steps rather than delays. Remember, purpose is not a race or a competition. It is a deeply personal journey that unfolds with patience, self-compassion, and trust. By letting go of comparison, you create the inner space necessary for your true purpose to emerge naturally and peacefully. As we approach the final part of this journey together, it is important to remember that discovering your purpose is not a solitary endeavor, nor is it a destination that must be reached quickly. Instead, it is a gradual unfolding, one that is nurtured by patience, self-compassion, and the willingness to seek support when needed. At times, feeling lost can be accompanied by deeper emotional challenges such as persistent sadness, anxiety, or a sense of isolation. In such moments, it is essential to recognize that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but rather an act of wisdom and courage. Just as travelers rely on guides when navigating unfamiliar paths, we too can benefit from the insight and encouragement of others. In Buddhist teachings, the concept of Sangha, or spiritual community, is considered one of the three jewels, alongside the Buddha and the Dharma. The Sangha represents the importance of connection and shared growth. Being part of a supportive community, whether through friends, mentors, or like-minded individuals, can provide reassurance and perspective as you explore your sense of purpose. This idea is also reflected in modern literature. In Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl emphasizes that meaning is often discovered through our relationships and our contributions to others. Similarly, When Things Fall Apart encourages embracing uncertainty with compassion and openness, reminding us that moments of confusion can become powerful opportunities for transformation. Before we move forward, consider this gentle practice. Take a slow, deep breath and ask yourself, what is one small action I can take today that feels meaningful and true to me? Allow the answer to arise naturally, without judgment or pressure. It might be reaching out to someone, engaging in a meaningful activity, or simply offering kindness to yourself. Remember, you do not need to have every step of your journey clearly defined. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. With patience, supportive connections, and gentle self-belief, your purpose will continue to reveal itself naturally and without stress. As we come to the end of this journey together, I invite you to take a quiet moment to reflect on what you have experienced during this time. Perhaps you arrived here feeling uncertain, overwhelmed, or searching for clarity about your purpose. And while you may not have all the answers yet, I hope that you now carry a sense of calm reassurance that finding your purpose does not require urgency or pressure. Instead, it is a gentle and ongoing process that unfolds through awareness, meaningful actions, and self-compassion. The wisdom shared by Siddhartha Gautama reminds us that peace and understanding arise when we walk the middle way, embracing balance and mindfulness in our daily lives. Likewise, in Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl teaches us that meaning is not something we force into existence, it reveals itself through the way we respond to life's experiences. When we approach our journey with patience and openness, purpose naturally begins to emerge. Before we part, take a slow, deep breath and gently ask yourself, what is one small step I can take today that aligns with what truly matters to me? Allow this question to guide you forward, one step at a time. If this video resonated with you, you may choose to support this space by liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more content on mindfulness, personal growth, and timeless wisdom. Your engagement helps share these messages with others who may also be seeking clarity and peace. I would also love to hear from you. In the comments, feel free to share one insight or small action you plan to take after watching this video. Thank you for spending this meaningful time here. Remember, you are not behind, and you are certainly not alone. Trust your journey, be gentle with yourself, and allow your purpose to unfold naturally, without stress. Until we meet again, take care and walk your path with peace and quiet confidence.